And the Badgers keep the road mojo going in Ann Arbor, or will Michigan get a much-needed statement victory? Wisconsin and Michigan for the Big House. Quinn Nordin, a reliable kicker, 8 of 9. He's just got a monster leg. This from 41. Wolverines have a 13-play drive. Long march in their first possession. Came up empty with a missed field goal. And it's a keeper for Patterson. And Patterson shows the speed in the clear midfield. Can they run him down? Shea Patterson knocked out inside the 5.
What a time to call this. You see pressure here, in collapses down, and a great read by Shea Patterson. They collapse down on their look to Chris Evans. Nobody's on the outside to contain him. They lose their way. You wonder with some of the inexperience if whether or not that may have affected the back end and their lack of run support. They were lucky to end up catching up to him.
And goal. Higdon shifts around to the right now. Higdon finally did take the handoff after some hesitation and barrels into the end zone. But that drive all about the 81-yard run by the quarterback. Yes.
Yeah, Patterson looks at the in man on the line of scrimmage. He's not sure, and then he just ends up giving it to Higdon and throws his shoulder in there for good measure.
Wolverines strike first, 7. He gets a breather. It's Tyron Deal, but it's an end-around handoff to Kendrick Pryor, and he's sprinting around the edge and into the end zone. And the Road Warriors from Madison do answer quickly. 71 yards in 4 plays, 33 on the touchdown. Impressive.
Absolutely. Wisconsin with Paul Chryst uses this. Watch the block that ends up coming in from the left into the right. Nice crack block right there by the receiver Jack Dunn, and then it's just the speed of Pryor for a touchdown.
Hard to come by. Play action on first down. Hornibrook lofts it into traffic, and it's picked off. Interception by Metellus, weaving his way inside the 15. And the Knights' first turnover goes to the Wolverines.
He's expecting man-to-man coverage by David Long. He got fooled by the coverage. Good job of disguising it by Long. 22, you'll see him off to the left. He's expecting Long to run with the receiver on the outside downfield. Instead, he comes off of him, and by coming off of him, he has a chance to make a play on the ball. It goes up in the air, and there's Metellus, a guy who has really been the catalyst for this defense in the first half of the season. The right place at the right time as a leader, comes up with that big interception. But give David Long a lot of credit there. Disguising coverage.
Evans still in the game. And it's a keeper, and Patterson, he stretches for the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
See if he got in. Nice zone read. He's been setting that up. He's been giving that a lot. He definitely stretches out to reach into the end zone. The progressive pylon cam is untouched. Knee is not touched. Ball crosses. They're playing easily for a touchdown. But the zone read, we've seen him give that and give that.
Peoples-Jones in motion. They fake the jet sweep. Patterson rolls. It's for the end zone. And an easy pitch and catch to Nico Collins. And the Wolverines, in a drive that was prolonged by the Badger personal foul, stretch it to 14.
Yeah, this is exactly how you draw up a two-pointer. Jet sweep motion. Affects the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. He fakes that. Look at the backside with Nico Collins. Throws an absolute bullet right to him. 2 pointers good, and they're up by a couple touchdowns here in the third.
Play clock at 2. And it's a play action on 3rd and 2. Hornibrook dumps it out. Intercepted. Picked off by Lavert Hill. Pick 6, Wolverines. Three completions, 2 interceptions. That one by Hill, and the Wolverines are rolling. Up from Colorado, and he keeps it, and he can run. McCaffrey, not quite Christian speed, but enough to score. And the Wolverines are pouring it on. Zeke out 44 for a touch.
McCune picks up a great block right there, and I love his instincts as a ball carrier. Just cuts right underneath that block, and then he outruns T.J. Edwards, and the big fella takes it into the end zone. Sweet.
First career rushing touchdown. They got a whole bunch of talent at the quarterback position on this Michigan roster at the moment.
Yeah, I mean,
for a change.
We saw Joe Milton come in earlier tonight, number 5, and this time it's